Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to tell you about the Pearson Test English Part 2 and 3, reading and listening. Before we get to that, just to recap, the Pearson Test English (PTE) is a computer-based English test which evaluates your language proficiency. There are different types of PTE depending on your goals, which I have discussed before and is available on your screen right now. Also, in the previous video, I talked about PTE Part 1, speaking and writing. So if you want to know more about it, check that one out. Without further ado, let's talk about the second part of PTE, which is reading. This has a duration of 30 minutes and it tackles 5 different question types. The first question type is reading and writing, fill in the blanks. For this task, you have to read the text on the screen with gaps on it. Then you have to choose words from a drop-down menu to fill in the gaps. The prompt length is 300 words and your reading and writing skills are assessed. Some tips. Select the most appropriate words among the options. Then skim the text for its overall meaning and read before and after the blank. The second question type is multiple choice, multiple answer. In this task, you must read the text on the screen. Then answer a multiple choice question by selecting one or more than one response. The prompt length is up to 300 words and the skill assessed is reading. Some tips. Take note on how this item is scored as every incorrect answer makes you lose points. And scan the text for repeated words. The third question type is reorder paragraphs. In this task, several text boxes will appear on the screen and you must put these text boxes in correct order. The prompt length could be up to 150 words. Some tips. Read the text boxes quickly before reordering them. Also, find the topic sentence first as it does not have a linker. The fourth question type is fill in the blanks. In this task, a text with many gaps appears on the screen and you must drag words from the box below to fill in the gaps. The length of the prompt is up to 80 words. Some tips. Think of words you commonly hear or see together and use your grammar knowledge to your advantage. The final question type for reading is multiple choice, single answer. In this task, you have to read the text and answer a multiple choice question by selecting one response. The prompt length is up to 300 words. Some tips. Take note of keywords in the text and questions and evaluate the response options given to you. Now let's talk about the scoring for reading. Overall, the reading skill is the primary factor considered. The score is determined by a machine, two human raters, before the adjudicator provides the final score. Now that we know that, let's talk about the third part of PTE, which is listening. This has a duration of 30 minutes and it tackles 8 different question types. The first question type is summarize spoken text. In this task, you must listen to a recording, then write a 50 to 70 word essay. The prompt length is 60 to 90 seconds. The skills listening and writing are assessed. Some tips. Summarize the main point and give supporting points and check your grammar, spelling, and punctuation. The scoring for this task considers the content, form, grammar, vocabulary, and spelling. The second question type is multiple choice. Choose multiple answers. In this task, you must listen to a recording then answer a question by selecting one or more responses. The prompt length is about 40 to 90 seconds. Some tips. Take notes for the main and supporting points and select for the meaning, not word for word. The third question type is fill in the blanks. In this task, a transcript with gaps appears on the screen and you must listen to a recording to fill in the gaps in the transcript. The prompt length is 30 to 60 seconds. Some tips. Skim the text before the recording begins and use the erasable noteboard booklet to take down notes. The fourth question type is highlight correct summary. In this task, you must listen to a recording, then choose the best paragraph that summarizes the recording. The prompt length is about 30 to 90 seconds. Some tips. Listen first, then make notes, such as key ideas, before reading using the erasable noteboard. The fifth question type is multiple choice, choose single answers. In this task, you must listen to a recording, then answer a multiple choice question by choosing one response. The prompt length is about 30 to 90 seconds. Some tips: focus on the necessary information and skim the questions and possible answers before listening. The sixth question type is select the missing word. In this task, you must listen to a recording, then select the missing word to complete it. The prompt length is 20 to 70 seconds. Some tips for this task. If you want to change your answer, click it again to deselect your answer and choose again. Make use of your time wisely. The seventh question type is highlight incorrect words. In this task, a transcript appears on the screen and you must listen to a recording to identify the words different from it. The prompt length is 15 to 50 seconds. Some tips: read the transcript quickly before listening and use the cursor to follow the text while listening. The final question type for listening is write from dictation. In this task, you must listen to a recording of a sentence, then type it as you heard it. The prompt length is 3 to 5 seconds. The skills assessed in this task are listening and writing. Some tips: type as many correct words as you can in the correct order in the response box. Regarding the scoring for the other question types, overall, the listening skill is the primary factor considered. The score is determined by a machine, two human raters, before the adjudicator provides the final score. Now it's time for you to get ready for the test and visit the official webpage of Pearson PTE with the link in the description. Once you're ready, book a test at the local test center and get your results to achieve your dreams. Until next time!